would say, oh, it's going to be Cody, Travis, and Phazon for sure because of how much they crushed them. But the tournament before that, Simba Santy provided a similarly crushing performance. So this is kind of like a decider in a way of a recent best of three. Who is going to be able to come out on top between these two teams? I'm very excited for it. My money's on Cody, Travis, and Phazon, but Simba and Santy are playing phenomenally today. Just took down Boomy and Sandstorm 3-2, and we're going right into this winners finals game 1.
All right, here we go. That's definitely going to be a good one. We got the double Val coming out from Simba and Santy. We were, last time we watched this, we did see Simba start off with Hattori, teaming up with Santy's Val. And then, what was it? After the reset, they switched to double Val and won against this team before. So
yeah.
They're just starting with success
impressive.
now. They already know.
I do want to highlight that Santy is playing on that new Battle Pass progression skin Val, and I'm pretty sure, didn't that just come out? That it came out Thursday, and that's like the last stage. So he really was grinding for that specifically just for the tournament, I imagine. Like that's like insane to do, actually.
Yeah, he's the only one, probably the only one we'll see all weekend long with this particular skin, because of how much you need to play to actually get it. Simba Santy starting off strong here, taking out Phazon in under a minute, but everybody's so damaged it can definitely just go either way still.
Yeah, Phazon went down very early on, putting up the neutral signal, trying to catch Santy, put him up on the side. Volkov's signature's incredible. Oh, that was interesting. I thought his neutral light hit him backwards, but no, that was just a nice team combo there.
Cody's real damaged right now, but you think he'll take a stock before he loses his? No, we don't need to wonder. The question has been answered. Now Simba, the only person left with all 3 of his stocks, and Phazon's taking a lot of damage. Oh, almost got hit with the combo right there. Phazon's in trouble, actually. Keep your eye on Phazon here. Simba and Santy are looking for a quick KO. If they can nab him, oh, Phazon going around the other side. Good move. They weren't ready for that. Santy's got the edge guard on Phazon, but Cody Travis stops it.
Yeah, really well played by Cody to take that stock and then switch right on over to Santy. West goes to the downer. Chase dodges all the way up to try to catch a dodge with that recovery. Doesn't hit it, and now Phazon is on the left side, just trying his hardest to hold on to the stock as long as possible. You can see right there, he went for the sideline. He just waited for a long time. And oh, Simba! Oh, okay, he does make it back, but that recover was very scary, yeah.
That could have been real bad. The ceiling head bonk. Big combo. Oh, and Phazon stops it! Well done. That probably would have killed him. Well, Phazon died for it anyway. I'm not sure how much of a victory we could call that, but it was a good stop. I mean, Santy was about to take him out.
Yeah, it was a tough call because Cody was going to take a lot more damage than that if Phazon didn't jump in there with the neutral sig. And then, the neutral sig coming out on Santy brings the game back to an even state. Simba hasn't taken quite as much damage as Cody. Let's see who's going to take this first stock. I think that's going to decide everything this game 1.
Yeah.
Oh, Cody! Why?
Now, and there goes Cody. So Simba and Santy have a nice stock lead right now, and they could push this into a victory. Oh, Cody puts a stop to that team combo, and a good thing he did, because we've seen that one before, and it goes on for a long time. Simba still holding on to this stock here. They can't take him out.
Oh,
he doesn't even have a weapon.
Taking so much damage. It's looking really good for the blue team here. Simba picks up that sword, went for that down air. And now Santy and Simba trying to get the finishing blow on Phazon.
It might be easier to take out Santy now than Simba. Just 2v1 Simba. Oh, what in the world? What a combo, man. Okay. Man, Simba still with 2 stocks. They just can't hit him. It's been so long.
Yeah, Simba is just playing remarkably. Side sig, yes. You know what's interesting is that it's pretty safe to go for a signature like that against Axe. Okay, good job by Cody. Oh, I thought you brought it down to the 1v1, but no, it is still a 1v2.
Nope.
But I watched him side sig into Phazon while he held on the Axe. And I was like, what is an Axe going to do in most situations unless you have the perfect signature for it? They're gonna sidelight nair you? Like that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Cody.
Oh, Cody, he bet it all. That was a gamble. He's still alive, though. I'm surprisingly still alive. That's it. But Cody's going to fight till his last breath. He knows if he can take out Santy, that's a winnable 1v1 for him, despite the insane difference Not gonna matter though. Simba and Santy take game 1 in the set. Winners final.
Very
We don't
convincing
know which way
too.
this is gonna go.
I'm wondering if Phazon's going to switch up the Volkov. He's definitely not known for his Volkov, even though it looked all right
Yeah.
at the beginning of that game. But he was just losing stocks a little bit too quickly. But no, he's going to be sticking to it. Really wants the double axe dynamic, and now we're going through the stage, striking, and Mammoth Fortress again for game number 2. Let's see what Phazon's going to do a little bit differently this time on the Volkov, dipping out that deck stance for some extra force. Valen is still the character of choice for both Simba and Santy.
3, 2.
Interesting that Phazon is deciding to go with Volkov in this matchup. I mean, his characters are pretty much Val and Hattori, right? Which Simba and Santy, that's both of their characters. So you think maybe that has something to do with it? Like he doesn't want to play characters that his opponents are so familiar with, or maybe it's just the double axe. It doesn't have, none of those other characters have axe. He's an axe man. I mean, he wants to use axe in this doubles tournament.
Both are very good points that I have difficulty at the moment, like analyzing and willingly wanting to be on either side. I'm actually interested just to watch Phazon play the Volkov a little bit more and see what they have developed. Wow, I mean, Simba and Santy are both so good at the sword neutral sig on Val, which is what originally I felt like was one of the weaker signatures for Val. They have just been hitting it constantly.
Man, interesting. Maybe this is Phazon's winner's final pick, and if he gets into grands against these guys, he'll do something different. It's like a trial run.
Point. They definitely have
It's
a lot
not
of
working,
grand
let me
final
just say.
resets in these situations.
If Phazon's down to his last stock, Simba and Sandy have 6. It's not working.
Oh no! Oh, Cody's getting team
look at
comboed in
these
the
guys.
middle of Phazon. Oh no! Yeah. Okay, he does hit a side sig. The cool thing about Volkov's side sig on Axe is that depending on how long you charge, the properties have changed. You get that little charge attack, or you could fly forward and swipe downwards. So we haven't seen Phazon get to utilize it too much because he has been losing his stocks every 20 seconds. But when he does use it, oh, can Simba make it back? He does. Simba's been doing a lot of these recoveries where I'm pretty sure he's like making a mistake, and then it's like fine.
Dude, maybe it's a bait. Maybe it's like actually intentional. He's like, oops, I bonked my head. You better come down here.
It's possible because both these games, Simba has been nearly unkillable. He has just been living for a very long time, just now losing that first stock while Phazon's in deep orange already. Cody fighting back with these blasters somewhat. Phazon on the scythe, which hasn't been doing too much. Dash up Nair. I'm feeling a lot of these like openings that Phazon's trying to make. He's just jumping over Cody as Cody is being team comboed by Simba and Santy. And sometimes he provides to the team combos we just saw there. There he goes. Oh, oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
This is hard to watch, dude.
Yeah. Oh, Cody agrees.
knows.
Cody
Over.
agrees that it's hard to watch. Oh my. Good. That was. He was dive kicking out of that game.
Okay,
Okay,
you can't
Phazon
see it,
is
but
on the
Phazon
court.
insta-swapped. Yeah, he is off of the Volkov, and I'm glad to see it. I mean, I thought it would be. I thought it was doable, and you know, I get all the reasoning behind it, but when he's missing team combo follow-ups because he's on a weapon he's not familiar enough with, I'm just like, come on, go with what you know.
Yeah, I totally agree. Big change
So
of
here we
scenery
go, a
too.
breath of new life in this team. Cody and Phazon now on the classic. This is a more classic comp for them.
I
wouldn't
do
be
want to
surprised
highlight
if
that the last tournament, the scoreline was 6-1 in favor of Cody, Travis, and Phazon. That was how convincing the victory was, and that's including winners finals and grand finals. There was a reset there. So this is a major change in between these two teams, which have just been they're meeting at winners finals all the time, and they're constantly just working on how to get the upper hand on their opponents. And we're just seeing this again here. A little bit better start though from Cody, Travis, and Phazon here as we're on a much more recognizable legend combination.
Oh.
That double dynamite side air nearly takes out Simba with that weapon throw follow up from Cody.
Oh,
but
Simba!
Phazon's gonna be careful.
Wow, he went for it, bro. He went for it. You can't blame him,
Yeah.
but that hurt a little bit. That's okay. Just this
It
first
does.
stock. Everybody's pretty damaged. Could have been worse.
And Simba's been doing a remarkable job at holding on to the stocks and makes up for pretty quick with that double side sig. Oh, the ground pound, the unarmed ground pound's like
It's crazy.
perfectly desynced so that there was always somebody ground pounding. That was really
Yeah.
terrifying.
Phazon now the only person left with all 3 of his stocks, and he's on the lowest defense legend on the field.
Yeah,
Happy to see
change.
this
I
win.
mean,
Yeah.
Volkov was
It's
down
not
to
the
1
story.
stock by this
Volkov.
time.
Man, there is something to say about Simba and Santy's recent. I mean, this is so much different than the matches we've seen before of these 2 teams. What has put Simba and Santy so far over the edge? It's got to be the skin. It's got to be Santy's skin. There's no other option.
It's gotta be. Absolutely.
It's got to be.
I think that.
Oh, deep combo.
Ooh, I think there was, in my opinion, a huge wave of motivation for a lot of these teams that were struggling to beat the Titan that was Boomy and Sandstorm when the team temporarily split. And ever since then, they have just made leaps and bounds over all the competition, just trying to make this position where, like, no, I'm the best team in NA. And the other team's like, no, I'm the best team in NA. So we're seeing some crazy cool development here.
And now Boomy and Sandstorm's back. We're going to watch their match after this. If they win, the losers of this will have to face them.
That is pretty terrifying. And last time Simba Santy went against them, it was a game 5, best of 5. So see how it works. Cody and Phazon, however, are on the verge of stopping this 3-0. Oh no, Simba. Okay, he does make it back. Cody tried to follow up that down air, but that was looking great for Phazon in terms of that edge guard. Ground pound to the
There
face.
goes Phazon. Cody still got 2 stocks here, but Simba and Santy are both on him. Man, they really swarm. They swarm well. They're attacking different places. They're like, if he goes here, got him. If he goes here, got him. You know, like, just great zone coverage for both of them in a synchronized way. Oh man, Phazon's looking so much better. Oh, what? He poked him down into Cody's cider. Did they even mean to do that? That was so sick.
Yeah, that was really great. Oh, the gravity cancel side stick after fading back.
Oh.
Cody staring Santy away, and Cody's just like, I'll hold center stage. I trust Phazon to be able to take out this 1v1. Although now he's in a 1v2.
They gotta win this right now. Cody and Phazon with their backs against the walls. It's looking good for this round, but you can't let up. Okay, they got Santy. Up to Simba for a 2v1.
Okay.
Not gonna happen.
Red team wins.
Yeah,
So
I just
Cody
saw how damn
and
Simba
Phazon,
was.
they're not going out without a fight. Tying up this set, no, not tying up the set, but they're staying in this set now. 2-1. They got to win 2 more in a row to make it to grand finals.
And this is where it gets a little nerve-wracking for Simba and Santy, because there could be the reverse 3-0. And the reverse 3-0 means going down to lower finals where you have to win a best of 5 against either Boomy and Sandstorm or I through a Little Capped. And either one is pretty rough. I guess if Cody and Phazon lose, they're okay with it. They did just 3-0 them, so I feel like Simba and Santy, in particular, really want to secure this grand final spot. I mean, that goes without saying for anybody in a tournament, but yeah, let's see what stage is picked out here. Small Enigma and Miami Dome are left. Oh goodness, I'm enjoying the stage diversity.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a tiny stage no matter what, which means high octane, fast kills, exciting gameplay. And we're going to Small Enigma. Okay. Yeah, maybe I bet Cody's thinking, I'm gonna axe neutral sig somebody off one of those platforms.
Yes. Well, and also Bras's for blasters, having both down sig and downlight recovery on any of those platforms is amazing as well, just because unlike the Great Hall, the ceiling isn't quite as dramatic when it comes to that top platform. You could take some stocks really early.
Oh yeah. And honestly, I mean, that might benefit Simba and Santy more than Phazon and Cody, because of downlight recovery on Soar. They can catch you off the top platform and kill you way earlier than usual.
The same goes for gauntlets too, now that I think about it.
That's yeah. I mean, Phazon will get those benefits as well, but and I guess Cody too with the blasters. It's, just people are gonna die.
People are gonna lose their stocks off the top. That's for sure. Although at this rate, they're exchanging ground pounds off the right. Okay, there, a perfect example. Look at that. That sideline recovery off the top. And
off
gauntlets.
the top.
Now I think
that wouldn't have killed on a lot of other stages.
Yeah, and the sidelight being able to travel upwards with your opponent as well as it does is a huge benefit as well. So Phazon going down at the shortly afterwards. It's now 6 stocks to 2. And Phazon's taking a lot of damage on this fresh stock. And Santy and Simba aren't. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Cody gets that recovery towards the top, but they're gone.
And that was an early KO too. Simba was in orange.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, they're just
Santy, the only person left. The only person left with all 3 stocks, and he's doing pretty well at holding it. Simba's getting beat up though while he tries to find a weapon. Finally rearming himself, but he's in orange from the beatdown. Phazon looking for an early KO. Man, that a raw Hattori neutral signature is just like, you need to die now. It's like, I expect you to die.
Yes.
Early stocked. you get early stocked off of that. Super even right now. Man, Cody and Phazon, they had an early deficit to come back from. And they've already done it. I mean, pretty even at this point. Nice. Phazon looking again for the downlight recovery. Santy got wise to it. Simba misses his punish, but it was all a bait. But Cody Travis interrupts. That was so sick.
Yeah, that was so necessary too. That downer had to hit. He spaced it so that he didn't catch Phazon with it too. So that was really well done.
It was so
the
fast.
recovery almost takes Santy off the top.
Oh, he caught both of them.
Everyone.
Are you serious? Oh man, that's a big play from Cody and Phazon. Looking for the KO on Santy now. Never mind, they're changing their attention to Simba.
Oh, and the recovery hit. Man, Cody has actually been going for a lot of these interrupts on sword downlight recoveries. I watched him like dash underneath Phazon and throw his weapon up to stop Simba in the midst of a sword recovery. That's how mindful he has been of these strings. And then he gets the damage on afterwards. Cody doing a really good job in this game 4.
That's actually insane. That's what we're talking about. The downlight recovery. Oh, jeez. Okay, look at this. This is a very close match here. Cody and Phazon have their backs against the walls. They have to win this, or they're going down to the lower bracket.
Yeah, I think the strength from Simba and Santy here is their ability to team combo in the midst of this 2v2. And I think they're looking for one of those. And Cody, but Cody gets the recovery.
Wow! Recovery so far up in the sky. Again. Come on! Let's go! Game 5!
Wow, 5 knockouts for Cody Travis on Small Enigma. I think we learned who benefits the most from that platform being that high up. I'm pretty sure 4 of those knockouts were Blastus recoveries, caught in light orange, and just deleted off the top.
Like 3 times in that set. And Santy banned it immediately. That was the first stage Santy banned this time. So here we go. It all comes down to this. Who's going to make it into grand finals? Who's going down to the lower bracket? We are about to find out. This is the last game to do it.
And I like the stage pick for Santy and Simba in particular, just because of the potential that they have with Val's sword side stick to really cover that the side of the stage. Functions a lot like Scarlet's hammer side stick. You get that little dip down, possibly can spike people trying to stay on the ledge a little bit too long.
Phazon never misses an opportunity for a double spear downline. He knows when it's dodged.
Good save
Phazon with
Simba.
a huge start here. I mean, Santy's got a lot to come back from at the moment. Actually, it's totally even.
Yeah, Cody took a lot of damage just as you were saying that. It was like, oh, and then the recovery hits. Recovery hits. Is Santy gone? No, just barely survives.
Left
and
Simba
just gets
Cody
through.
As well.
Oh, can Simba do it? Can he even up the game, or are Phazon and Cody going to take a 2-stock lead?
Well, they're already putting damage out onto Santy, and that's exactly what they're looking for. Santy looking for the finisher onto Phazon. Cody comes in and interrupts.
Wait,
Santy's
in trouble. Santy's gone.
Santy's dead. Simba needs to save him, and he gets the save. What a play!
I mean, he gets the save, but that was after Santy took sidelight, nair, Sair, double Sair from Cody in damage before being saved by Simba, which involved taking even more damage from that sword recovery. Cody going for the recovery into the, he almost comboed into Phazon's delay side air off the spear.
That was nice.
Oh
man, and things were looking good for Simba and Santy, and even though Simba has all 3 of his stock, never mind. It's not looking good for Simba and Santy here. I can't believe it, but Cody and Phazon might get the reverse 3-0.
It's looking like it. I mean, I guess the Volkov was actually just not that great, because once Phazon went to Hattori, this is looking a lot like the last championship that we saw these 2 teams fight against, where Cody and Phazon just It looks like it's effortlessly. 3-0 Simba and Santy in winners finals. It's a reverse 3-0, but it still counts in my opinion. Neutral just barely misses, but Cody is just putting on so much damage with the axe right now.
Oh, Phazon! Simba's down, and now Santy's in trouble. Here comes the finisher. He's still alive. Oh man, yeah, that's gotta feel good to live from that one. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Santy.
That was crazy. I thought he was
below.
gonna die from that straight up. Okay, Santy is like on his last breath here. Cody and Phazon both with 2 stocks. This looks pretty over to me. There goes Santy. He only need to take out Simba. Is Simba gonna have the 1v2 of his entire career? Or Cody, Travis, and Phazon moving on to grand finals?
He's not on deep red. He just took down Cody. He has to get down Phazon right now. I'm gonna immediately
Here we go.
Oh,
This is what they're all
he puts the axe
about.
down.
He got the DI because they did 2 neutral lights. They had earlier in the combo done, and the DI, the ability to DI doesn't go away even if they landed another hit. So it was over. Phazon and Cody Travis taking the game, a reverse 3-0. Can you believe it?
Yes, I can believe it because Phazon stopped locking in Volkov, and I am thankful for that because that would have been my
That's
prediction.
literally all it took.
Not work. Like I remember, I said it, and you were looking at game 2, and I could just hear you going like, "What are you? What are you doing?" It was such a fast game. Phazon and Cody are really great with that combination.
Man.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, these are facts, right? He played Phazon, Phazon played Volkov, they lost twice in a row. Phazon stopped playing Volkov, they won 3 times in a row. These are facts.
Yeah.
What a winner's final.
So,
Cody, Travis, and Phazon sitting in grands, looking a lot like tournaments from the past, but we've got this crazy wild card happening underneath here in the lower bracket. Boomy and Sandstorm are back together, and they're looking pretty strong.